All right, as you can see, I'm a little rusty. It's been a good minute since I've been with you, but hey, how you guys doing? Welcome to Financial Sins. Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas, and all that other good stuff that I didn't say to you last year and the beginning of this year. It's a great day. It's so good to have you with us. So good to have you with us. Listen, I'm sharing this thing on my Facebook page, and man, what a blessing. I tell you what, um, we have a very exciting topic today. Possible is not big enough. Possible is not big enough. So, what does that mean? Well, I'm going to tell you what it means from my most humble opinion. It means that if something is possible, if you say it's possible, if it doesn't make you feel uncomfortable, if you are not second guessing, then you're not dreaming big enough. You got to drift. Possible is not big enough. Now we've entered into a new year, and a lot of people make what is it called? New Year resolutions. Why? You're not going to keep them. Hello. You know you're not going to keep them, so you need to stop lying, right? You're not going to keep that New Year resolution. You're just not. It doesn't work. Hey, look, a lot of people try, right? But it's not going to work. It's not going to work. You're not going to keep that New Year resolution. You know it. I know it. They know it. Everybody else knows it. Okay? Now, it's a good thought. All right? It's a good thought. But you're just not going to keep it. So why not allow your dreams to go beyond you? You follow what I'm saying? All right. Now, before we get too far into this, I do want to acknowledge some folks. Well, I think we still got them. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. I think they're still here. I think they're still paying the bills. You know, I've been gone for a little while, you guys. I don't know if you know it, but I've been gone a little while. All right. So what I want to do before we get too far, hey, I want to encourage you to do something. Share, 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 share this broadcast. Let your people know, let your friends know, let your enemies know. Let everybody know, okay? Just let everybody know. Oh, why? Because this is that type of broadcast. You want the whole world to know about this. You want everybody that you could possibly tell to get in on this, okay? So this is a real good situation. We want you to share about this. And I want to give you a couple of uh, announcements first. Let's go. And I want to give you a word from one of our sponsors, One Price Cleaners, Garden City, Georgia, at the Farmers Market on Highway 80. Black owned, black operated, best prices in town. Okay? So if you need some dry cleaning, that's where you need to go. I don't have a phone number for them, but I'm sure they're easy to find. I've been by there. Okay. Do you need an attorney? You know, most people in their life will need an attorney. Davis Bosman Johnson Law. Davis Bosman Johnson Law. The law firm that gets great results. Their telephone number 912-225-1600. Offices located in Savannah, Atlanta, and Statesboro. Now they have a website, so you could go to www.d as in David, B as in Bosman, and J as in Johnson lawyers.com. All right, dbjlawyers.com. And look them up. Look them up. If you need an attorney, need something resolved, give them a call. Give them a call. All right, they're going to help you out. Okay. All right. So with that said, there's a lot of things that people forget about. There's a lot that people forget about. And when it comes to moving your vision and making your dreams a reality, you got to think big. If it's possible, it's not big enough. It has to move into the arena of impossible before it becomes possible. If you start out with possible, it's not big enough. All right. So why am I going this way? What's the purpose of this topic? I want to expand your thinking. That's what I want to do. That's what we're doing. I want to expand your thinking. Now, I only got one thumbs up. Man, just one thumbs up. I got that early. Okay. So we really need to look at things and think about this. What is it that you need to do? One, you must have vision. And then there has to be planning. And then you have to be determined. I have some ideas. You know, my wife's working on a book. Man, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. I have a book that I published around several years ago now, called The Power of the Declaration. Strongly suggest that you pick it up. All right. Strongly suggest that you pick it up. All right. Because when you have dreams, you have to learn how to speak positive things or speak life over your dreams, over your vision. You can't just have a vision and not speak life over that vision. You have to speak about your vision in a way that says it already exists, even though it's not in the physical state of existence yet. Your mindset plays a lot. Your mindset means a lot. So your mindset is really going to tell everything. It's really going to tell everything. So you have to check out where your head is, where your brain is, in order for your vision to really come to fruition. All right. When it comes to dreaming, and when it comes to dreams, when it comes to vision, your vision will help you identify or walk in your purpose. Everybody has a purpose, you know. Everybody has a purpose. What is your purpose? Because everybody has one. All right? Everybody has one. Now, I want to talk to you uh, about this, and there's my information. If you ever want to reach out to me, reach out in touch, right? If you ever want to reach out to me and um, and call, if you want to email me, that's my email right there. I don't have a website up yet. I had one and we closed it. We're going to reopen one. It'll be a little different. Okay, we're going to reopen one. Okay, but I wanted to mention that to you because most people, when they have a vision, when they have a dream, they get stuck on the possible side. When they move over into the impossible side, they throw the dream away. Because it's impossible, and they can't see which way to go to make this thing come to pass. So let me give you some very basic ideas. Very basic ideas. One, write down whatever it is that you're dreaming about. Write it down. Write down your dream, your vision. If it's an invention, I have an invention in my mind. And I'm connecting with this company, Black owned, actually. That man, this lady, I was in a podcast that she had. Boy, oh boy, this lady is something else. And I'm not going to go into the detail right now because one of these days I plan on, by the grace of God, having her as a guest. Because I'm sure there's plenty of you out there who have inventions in your heart. And you want to know how to get those things from the head, your heart, onto the paper, into production, your prototype, and then the actual thing being in the market. That's me. So I'm talking about me. Now, I did that with a book. I wrote a book. I don't have it with me today, but I wrote a book called The Power of the Declaration. And it took me a couple of years to write it because I had to settle my head down, my thoughts. I had to settle them down. I had to put everything on paper. And once I put it on paper, I had to go back, edit, and I didn't know how to write a book. I didn't take no book writing class. So I looked at a variety of books to see how they were laid out, how they were written. And then I started putting my book together. And the company that I went with, Ex Libris, good company. There's a lot of companies out there, so I'm not endorsing one particular company. There's a lot of companies out there. They helped me out a lot. They had this thing, and I still get emails from them, the Author Learning Center. Yeah, Author Learning Center. You know, every time I get author and Arthur mixed up, right? And so that learning center was really, oh man, paramount. Okay, paramount. So what are you doing? What are you doing? I like to hear from you. I like to hear. I like to get some comments today as to what you think and what is it that you're doing to bring your ideas, your motivation, your inventions, your Whatever it is, what is it that you're doing? Because a lot of people have stopped dreaming. A lot of people have stopped dreaming, man. People said, man, it costs too much to dream. A lot of people are stuck. Listen, I'm in the finance industry and in the insurance industry. I've never run into so many people that procrastinate when it comes to their finances and an invention or a life insurance program. I've not run into so many people. Well, listen, I want to go back right now and I want to talk a little bit more about our sponsors, okay? One Price Cleaners Garden City, they mean that they have one of the best prices around. That the farmers market, actually they're right across the street. It's the same road. You go down, there's one street you turn down to get into the farmers market. Where you look to your left, the farmers market. You look to the right, there's One Price Cleaners. Okay, Garden City. All right, so we just say that the farmers market because they're on the same street. All right, Highway 80, they're Black owned and they're Black operated. Our best prices in town. All right, so they're very easy to get to. Very easy to get to. You need to check them out. I had somebody on the show last year. Last year, that was just last month. I had somebody on the show last year who said he brings all of his dry cleaning there. He went there, loved their work, and he brings all his dry cleaning there now. We had somebody on the show who needed an attorney. And so he went with these folks right here. Davis, Bosman, Johnson Law. The law firm that gets great results. Their telephone number is 912-225-1600. 912-225-1600. They have offices in Savannah, Atlanta, and Statesboro. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if they open up an office pretty soon down towards the Florida line, around Darien and stuff like that. I wouldn't be surprised. And then they have all of Georgia covered, all of it. But right now they're in Savannah, Atlanta, and Statesboro. All right, good law firm. All right, Black owned, Black operated. Man, they have some seasoned attorneys, and they are here to help you. They're here to help you. So, just to tell you a little bit about my business that I'm in, I help people move out of financial insecurity to financial security to financial independence. Now, I don't know where you are, all right? If you are in the state of insecurity or security, not that many people is actually in the arena of financial independence. Although there's some, there's not a lot. I give a free consultation. I give a free financial checkup, free, okay? And consultation could be in person or on the phone or on Zoom. It's free. All right, so what is it going to hurt? Now, if you don't want that and you say, hey, look, do you have anything else? Yeah, absolutely. We have workshops that are absolutely free. And you could jump on a Monday through Friday, 3 times during the day, 2 p.m., 8 p.m., and 10 p.m. All right? Powerful workshops. They are taught live on Zoom. Taught live on Zoom. So I believe that most people don't understand. And thank you, Jacob. I appreciate it, sir. Most people don't understand how finances work. I was talking with somebody not long ago who has some money in indexed accounts, but has too much money in a checking account. And he said that money just keeps flying out. He doesn't know what's going on. Well, if the money keeps flying out, well, guess what? You got to do something about it, right? So listen to this. Knowledge is power. Applied knowledge is powerful. So financial literacy is the key. Whether you're going to invent something, whether you're going to write something, whether you're going to be a business owner or an employee, you have to have a vision. You have to have a vision. I want you guys to watch this video with me. Watch this. And it's only a couple of minutes, and hopefully it'll play. You heard me. Hopefully it'll play. All right, here we go.
Why does it seem like no one wants to talk about dreams anymore? Is it the post-9/11 worries, the post-recession blues, or the posts on social media by anyone with an opinion that have made the world so cynical these days? Are they obsolete, out of style? Are they uncool? Do you still have dreams? For many North Americans, a dream is nothing but an old-fashioned idea replaced by the harsh reality of a modern world.
Unfortunately, as electronics will have it, it froze on us, didn't it? So dreams, I mean, they're powerful, man. And yet, so many people put them to the side because they really want something that's more possible than impossible. If the light bulb was so possible, everybody would have made it or invented it instead of Mr. Edison. Mr. Edison really didn't invent it. He perfected it. All right, there's a difference. He didn't really invent the light bulb. He perfected. So you can actually take somebody else's dream that's not perfected, and you can't perfect that thing. You can't perfect it. Excuse me. You can make it work better. I remember years ago, I went to this company with an idea. And when I went to them with this idea, it was an invention. It was an invention. And I liked it. They liked it. So we pursued putting together a plan. And then I never pushed it. I froze up at the end. See, even I do that, right? Even I do that. You know, I pick at this person I know who likes the Dallas Cowboys. I like the Dallas Cowboys. I'm not a Dallas Cowboy fan per se. You know, I'm a Patriots diehard, right? But I told her, I said, you know, I think your Cowboys, I would say cowgirls. I said, I think your cowgirls have a good chance of making it all the way. And she said, oh, come on, Mr. Anthony. Don't say that. Don't jinx them. I said, I don't believe in jinx. I just think they have a good opportunity. See, why did she say that? Because her dreams. See, people, you don't understand that your dreams, if you don't let them fly in every area of your life, you're going to hold them back in every area of your life. Those that are big dreamers dream big about everything. They don't have any small conception. They dream big about everything. What about you? Do you dream big about everything? Because that's where we need to be. We need to dream big. You've got to think so big that people think something's wrong with you. You hear me? You have to become obsessed with your dream. Because if not, then you're going to be stuck on possible. And friend, possible is not big enough. I was talking with somebody who can't see the future. I can see the future. You can see the future too if you dream, if you have a vision. But I was talking to them about life insurance. And I told them, I said, you need life insurance outside of your job. And you know what they said? We're working on it. How do you work on it? You just don't work on it. You need to do it. They're working on it. Okay. See, they're not seeing the big picture. What a lot of people don't realize that when it comes to life insurance, the younger you get it, the less it costs. And you can keep that cost low the younger you are. That's why parents, it's good to get life insurance for your kids while they are young. Infants even. As long as they're 15 days old, you can get life insurance for them. All right, so we're going back to dreams and dreaming really big. Let's try adding it again and see what happens.
Longer work hours, higher debt, fewer raises, horrible bosses, less family time. Who's got time for dreams when everyone's just trying to get by? We're here to officially announce that WSB is bringing dreams back. And we're not doing it for just the ultra-wealthy like others are. We're doing it for everyone.
It's going to come back. You just hang in there. You see, I'm with WSB, World System Builder. We're not like a lot of companies where we want people to you have to invest like $500,000 in order to start a portfolio with us. No way, man. What about 10,000? You know, you can even start something with as little as $100. All right, with as little as $100. We're going to come back to that in a minute. What I want you to see is that you have to dream. You have to think about the future. But that's not just for life insurance, but that's for everything. Hey, look, I want you to see this. Everyone has a story to tell. And there is always an audience that needs to hear it. All right? Let me say that again. Everyone has a story. Your dream is a story that you could tell. And there is always an audience. So that dream could be an invention. It could be a barbecue. You have a piece of food that you cook differently, right? There's this brother right here in Georgia. Man, that boy, he grills, he smokes. You know, he smoked this turkey leg and he stuffs this thing with mac and cheese. Oh my goodness. Whew. Talking about some good food. That thing is delicious. That is delicious. When you get to that mac and cheese, and you taste the turkey in the mac and cheese. No one else. He had a dream. He had a vision. He had a story. And now his little girl, I think she's 8 years old, 10 years old, she loves lemonade. She loves lemonade. She bottled her own lemonade. She got like 2 or 3 different flavors. So this guy, he grills and he participates in a lot of business expos, food truck or vendor truck expos, and he brings his setup. And now he's selling not only stuffed turkey legs, and his wife's an excellent pastry baker. Oh, my goodness. You could tell I like their food, right? But he has a dream. You see, he's looking at the impossible. Why? Because he tried the impossible. It worked, and it became possible. It wasn't at first. Now he has a mailing list, right? And anytime he's at an event, he sends out emails or texts or whatever, notifications to the people on his mailing list. These folks come from all over the place just to buy that stuffed turkey leg. From all over. I was like, man, what a vision. What a dream. And a lot of us have stopped dreaming. Why?
Every age, every background, every gender, every experience level. Whoever you are, we're here to help you. And help starts with a financial education. When people know how money really works, they can reduce debt and enjoy the confidence that comes from knowing their families are protected financially. They can discover the excitement that comes from a solid strategy to save for the future and the hope that one day they might become financially independent. But we don't stop there. We open the door to anyone to become a business owner and be part of our mission to help others. We don't want anyone to shrink the size of their dreams to fit the size of their opportunity. That's why there's no limit to how many people can reach our top promotion levels. And that's why we don't put any limits on how much you can earn with us.
It's getting ready to talk about success. Listen, I want to stop right there because I want to get back and I want to talk to you about this right here. One Price Cleaners, Garden City, Georgia. All right. What about them? They're Black owned. They're Black owned. They're very easy to get to, people. All right. Very easy to get to. They're Black owned. Okay. One Price Cleaners, Garden City, Georgia. And they're at the farmers market on highway. Hold on one moment. There we go. We're trying to clear up our screen a little bit. All right. You want to check them out. You know you got cleaners. You know you got clothes that have to be cleaned. Why not go to them? Why not go to them? You know you need an attorney. Well, there's a group of attorneys that help sponsor this program. The name of that group is Davis Bosman Johnson Law. All right. All right. I don't know what this is on my screen. Trying to get rid of it. There we go. All right. Davis Bosman Johnson Law, the law firm that gets great results. Their telephone number, 912-225-1600, with offices in Savannah, Atlanta, and Statesboro. Savannah, Atlanta, and Statesboro. You really need to check them out for whatever the reason. Maybe you need a will or a trust. Maybe you need to get your business in order. I don't know. But I do know this. These cats are professional. I said these cats. Hey, that's old, right? I'm older than most. All right. And so when I was coming up, we used to say that these cats, you know. But a good law firm, Black owned. All right. You need to check them out. You need to check them out. All right. They're really good. Okay. So it's very important to understand that possible is not a bad thing, but it's not the best thing. You need to move from possible to impossible. When you have a dream that's impossible, then you're on the right track. You are on the right track. When you have a dream that is so big that it disturbs your sleep, you are on the right track. You should go from sleep being disturbed to sleep being peaceful. When you have a dream that is so big that it consumes your day, your thought life, you're on the right track. When it's all you could think about, you're on the right track. When it creates confusion, you're on the right track. You know, one of the best ways to learn how to maneuver and bringing your dream to pass is from the mistakes of others. That's right. They say mistakes, experience is the best teacher. Well, you know what? It doesn't have to be your experience always. It could be somebody else's experience. That's why we offer the workshops. Our workshops are free. They're free of charge. There's no price on them. You could participate in a workshop any little time you want. You could participate in a workshop. Okay. We love to have you. Check out our workshops. They're free, man. They're absolutely free. There's no charge for these workshops. They're financial literacy workshops. Okay. And you need them. You need them. Okay. You need them. Now, I'm not going to go back to our commercial about dreams. I broke it down in a couple of different sections there. But still, nevertheless, it's important to understand that it's never too late. Never too late. Now, next week, I hope to have a guest with me. All right. So we could get into this some more. I believe there's a lot of inventions out there. There's a lot of people that have ideas, and those ideas have been dormant. Some of those ideas have been aborted. What do I mean? You wrote it down. You did like I did. You did step 1, step 2, step 3, have it drawn up, but then you put it on the shelf. It's not going to do you any good. That's not going to do you any good. Okay? You need to carry that thing out and work it out all the way. All right? That's extremely important. Live your dream and let your dream live through you. All right? Live your dream and let your dream live through you. Now, a lot of people, they try to force their dream onto their children. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, they have their own dreams. Let them live their own dreams. If their dream is to fulfill your dream, that's a different story. But what if they want to do something different? I mean, you know what? Look, I'm a pastor. I would love or would have loved for my children to get into ministry. At this time, they have no interest in that. I used to travel singing. All right. My children, when it comes to singing, they can sing, but they shy. They don't want to get in front of a crowd. I couldn't force them to do that. Why? It would have been uncomfortable for them. See, I had a whole bunch of different things that I used to do and that I've done in life. I'm still a young man. I'm in my 60s, but I'm still a young man. There's still a lot of life. Don't give up because, I'm getting too old. No, you're not getting too old. That dream, man, is obsolete. No, it's not obsolete. It's not. Let me share this with you one more time. Everyone has a story to tell, and there is always an audience that needs to hear it. Everybody has a story to tell, and there's always an audience that needs to hear it. Somebody needs to hear your story. You may put it in book form. You may put it in an invention. You may modify something that's already on the market. That's all right. It's your story. It's your story. All right. And you need to tell it. You need to tell it. Okay. Excuse me. So, again, what is it that you need to do? All right. What is it that you need to do? You need to dream so big that people get tired of you talking about it. And I tell you what, sometimes it's not a wise idea to talk to everybody about your dreams. You know why? Because sometimes they'll talk you out of it. Yep, that's the truth. Boy, they will talk you out of it. So you got to be careful with that, right? You have to be careful. All right. We're coming down to the close here. I want to, once again, talk about our sponsors, okay? Our sponsors, some really good people. Who are they? One Price Cleaners, Garden City, Georgia, at the farmers market on Highway 80. They're Black owned and operated, and they have the best prices in town. Now, I don't know what One Price means, but I do know they have some good prices, and that's what matters, right? They have some good prices, so you definitely want to check them out when you have opportunity. You want to look at them. You want to go by there. You want to support them. If you're in business, you definitely want to support them. Why? Because what goes around comes around. You support them, somebody will support you. Okay? Now, if they ain't no good, that's a whole nother story. But from what I understand, they do a great job. They do a great job. What is so valuable about dealing with the impossible? It could help you leave a financial legacy for your family. Or if you don't want that, you may want to leave a financial hardship. You don't really want to do that, do you? So let me ask the question. Will you leave a financial legacy or a financial hardship for your family? If you fulfill the dream, the goal, the vision that you have in your heart, there's a good chance you will leave financial legacy and not a financial hardship for your family. And that's what these folks over here at One Price Cleaners are doing. They are leaving a legacy. You know, I was watching the show with my wife the other day called The Black Hamptons. I never heard of it. So I asked my wife, I said, is this based on reality? She said, yeah. There's a place up in New York, and she told me where. It's called the Black Hamptons. I said, wow. I thought it was just a television show. No, it was based on reality. Now, of course, on a television show, they have a lot of drama and acting and all that stuff, to make the show interesting. But there is a place called the Black Hamptons. Now, the other thing is, remember years ago, there used to be a place called the Black Wall Street. It's coming back, All right. So One Price Cleaners, Garden City, they're going to leave a legacy for somebody. That farmers market on Highway 80, they're Black owned and operated, best prices in town. You need an attorney? Davis, Bosman, Johnson Law, the law firm that gets great results. Your telephone number, 912-225-1600. They have offices in Savannah, Atlanta, and Statesboro. Well, folks, listen, we're going to wrap it up a little early today. Yeah, we're going to wrap it up a little bit. You've got to do yourself a favor. Stop dreaming so small. You hear me? Get out of that comfort zone. Get out. People like to be comfortable, man. They like quick things, That's why McDonald's is so rich. People like it quick and in a hurry. These fast food places, why they're getting over like fat rats, man. Listen, where are you? Invest your money in you. Invest your money in you. Invest your money in your dream. Invest your money in the impossible. Make that impossible become possible. And I want to put this up one more time for you. If you're interested, you can always call me or email me if you want more information. That's where and that is how. All right, that's where you reach me. You need an attorney, consider Davis Bosman Johnson Law, the law firm that gets great results. 912-225-1600 offices in Savannah, Atlanta, and Statesboro. Some beautiful people. You don't want to miss it, and you want to take the advantage of getting together with them. Okay, you want to take the advantage of getting together with them. Stay right there as we finish our dream commercial.
Not reserved for a few. It's offered to anyone willing to learn, work hard, and grow. We believe anyone with the right support can transition from where they are today as someone's employee to where they could be tomorrow as an entrepreneur who owns their future. If you don't build your dream, someone will hire you to help build theirs. When you know how to protect your family financially, when you take control of your money, when you're enabled to succeed, an amazing thing happens. Dreams are all you want to talk about. If you still have dreams, start here.
Hey, folks. Hey, you heard that? Start here. Reach out to me. Hey, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for being with me today. All right. Maybe next week the thing won't freeze up on us, but we're going to be back, and hopefully I'll be able to have my guests with me to talk to you about bringing that impossible into the possible and not starting at the possible. Okay. We'll see you next time.
I like that.